Is happiness given or is it earned?
Neither. It's observed. You have to... If you can't be happy by yourself and you can't be happy by just simply living your life normally, then the problem isn't really with the world, it's with you. And I think that if you can listen to yourself and you can take part in things that you enjoy and you're not doing it for somebody else or for some other reason, you can end up being a happy person. Like, there are people that are happy that live in a mud hut in Africa, and there are people who kill themselves who live in a mansion in LA. So happiness is not always money. Money does make you happier to an extent, obviously, but that's not the solution to many people's problems that are existential, right? Obviously, if you're making $20,000, the odds are money would make you happier. But there's a bigger question here, right? Is that you need to do things that you enjoy doing, and you need to. I think that there are two types of people in the world. Okay, there are people who can find the bad in the good. And there are people who can find the good in the bad. And I think that if you're around a person that finds bad things inside of good things, that is like the closest that you can be to a vampire in your entire life. These people will suck the energy, the soul, the emotion, and everything out of everything that they're around. They are toxic, awful, obnoxious, exhausting, tiresome, annoying, just shitty people, right? They are energy vampires. And you can also have people that will try to make the best of things. And at a certain point, whenever you're thinking about your own happiness, you have to, the big problem is that a lot of people look at trying to be happy by thinking about how something else, the moment that you think about something else making you happy or somebody else making you happy or something like that, you have already lost the game. You've already lost. You have to base that off of what you want and what you want to do. That's the only thing that matters.
Like, how does one achieve happiness?
Neither.
Okay, then what's the answer?
Happiness is just gaslighting yourself that things are great, regardless of what's happening.
Okay, this is why you need to talk to Dr. K.
This is the truth.
Damn.
Because you
She
can
getting
have
serious.
everything in the world and you can still be depressed.
That's
and you can
that's
have
what I
nothing
said.
and be happy.
but
so
no,
it's a
that's what I
state of
said.
mind.
Right.
You have to gaslight
true.
yourself.
Right. What?
You have to tell
I don't think that she knows what that word means.
yourself, I'm so happy. And then you will be happy.
Yeah. And, I don't know, but I got a buzzword. Yeah, no, it's, you don't have to lie to yourself or anything like that. But, it's just, it's crazy how some people can end up having all these things in their life and then still be unhappy. But I think at a certain point, people don't want to take accountability for themselves in their own situation, and they want to look at some external factor and then try to blame that instead. I think that's really what goes on. Happiness is a state of lying to yourself that life has no meaning. Well, I don't know. Happiness to me is getting a bag of beef jerky. Happiness to me is finishing a stream and being able to lay down in my nice bed and, I can just relax. Again, it's a state of being, and it's a mindset and a existence that you observe. You don't need to have, if, for example, if I never streamed again, I would still be happy. I'd be able to do things that I also wanted to do instead, right? Now, obviously, I enjoy streaming. That's why I do it. But, you can't tie your happiness to something that is other people's approval. Basically, I think everything has to come from within yourself. And if you don't do that, you've got a lot of problems. I could go back and forth about it over and over, but that's basically what I'm saying, okay? True, people don't like what makes them happy. Yes, exactly. If you have to gaslight yourself into thinking you're happy, then you aren't happy. Happiness comes from being content with your life and the way things are going. Yeah. Obviously, this last year for me has been awful, right? There's been, my dad died and fucking, I've had to deal with a bunch of drama in my personal life. And, I've had other issues as well that have happened too that I don't really talk about on stream. And at the end of the day, that's life, right? That's life. And there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do to stop that. It's just the way it is. So,